Hello chess friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Here is a beautiful chess study by Wotawa. It's white to play and win the game. And that's already quite quite an exaggeration. That's how it feels like. Look at black's pieces. They are very active. His pawn is on the 7th rank, his 7th rank, our 2nd rank. He's just about to promote. Compare that pawn to our pawn on f-file, right? He's he's very far away, and it seems like he white is in trouble here. How can we even try to win, right? At best, we can try to hold on and draw, but actually, there is a way to win. Obviously, his pawn is a big threat. He's about to promote, and that's why that has to be dealt with. Now, how do we deal with that, right? We have to create checkmating threats. That's the only way we can continue here, right? How do we start weaving checkmating nets around the king? That's the correct question you have to ask, and that's why the first move is king to king to b6. Now this comes to a very interesting idea, right? Simply the move rook to a7 is threatened, and that would in fact be a checkmate. You can see the reason for that is the bishop on e1 cutting off the entire diagonal, and that's how we are forcing black's reply. He must capture this bishop. So just rook takes bishop. Now rook a7 check, king b4. Now that the king is on the b4 square, it's a dark square, right? And the promotion square is also a dark square, and that's why we can now play the move pawn to f7. Even if he promotes now, we are going to win. So let me just show you an example to you. If he promotes h1 queen, now we play check, and as soon as he goes here, look at this, rook to d1, beautiful move with the threat of rook a1, and basically this move rook d1 controls the d3 square, escape square, and basically is threat of checkmate. Now, what if he captures this? Well, we have the beautiful move again, queen to f5, again taking control of the escape square, that is a d3 square, and threatening rook a4. At the same time, if you go over here, trying to stop that, but there is then, in that case, there is queen to c5 as well, right? So he will be checkmated over here. All right, let's go back. After the move f7, he can also try something like rook g to f1. Now, what is the problem with rook g going to f1? Why is this a huge mistake? Well, for a simple reason, overload. Rook, now we can simply play the move rook takes on e1, and we are winning material, we are winning the game, right? He can't really take this rook, because if he takes this rook, we are going to promote a pawn, and if we basically can't really take the pawn as well, because our rook is promoting, so we are completely winning in this position. All right, let's go back to the move f7. Now white has just played the move f7. What should he do? He needs to stop that pawn. Now he can't really go to e8 or g8 in order to stop that pawn. There's only one logical way, and that's to play the move rook e to f1. Now this is a wonderful position, okay? It is white to play and checkmate in 5 moves. This was actually the starting position on the diagram, which I shared with you on WhatsApp. It's a beautiful, on Facebook. It's a beautiful position, okay? It has to do with the tactic which is called as overload, as you already know. So the rook on f1 is the one who's overloaded. He's also trying to stop the pawn. At the same time, he's defending certain threats. Okay, if you want, you should definitely pause the video and try to find the beautiful move that exists over here. Okay, I'm going to go right ahead and show you the move. Rook to c1. That's a hanging rook on c1. It can be captured, but should you really capture it? Because if you capture it, well, there is a passed pawn on f7 which is about to promote, right? So you can't really capture it. Now, some of you might ask, why not just rook to d1 in this particular case? It comes to the threat of rook takes on d4 checkmate, right? The problem is he can play the move c5, support the pawn on d4. In fact, now it's black that's winning, and that's why you have to be careful. So rook to c1 is the correct approach, is the correct move, and this comes with a very interesting threat, which I'll show you. Can this be captured? Not really, because rook takes on c1 results into f8 queen, and this results into a checkmate. Now, for example, he goes c5, rook check, the queen enters with a tempo, queen e8 check, and this is just a mate, right? Simply winning. The queen and rook is more than enough to win. Let's go back. After the move rook to c1, he has to basically eliminate the pawn with rook takes on f7. This is not a terrible move, right? It does come with a certain threat. He is trying to survive. However, there's a beautiful way to finish the game now. It's a decoy tactic, an attraction tactic now. Rook to a4. It's beautiful, isn't it? First, the rook on c1 was hanging. This rook on c1 was hanging. And just a move later, as if it was not enough, we want to hang another rook. So rook a4. The idea is very simple. It's the king is stuck in a checkmating pattern. I mean, a checkmating net. He has to capture, and there's nothing to worry as everything is under control for the moment. We're just going to play the move rook to c4, and that's checkmate. And one of the most beautiful part, the pawn on h2, black's passed pawn on the 7th rank, on our 2nd rank, his 7th rank, never really promoted. Never really got that he was 1 square away, and he never really got the chance. So what a beautiful and fascinating study, right? I really loved this particular move, rook c1 in this position. And then over here, Rook A4, right? Rook A4 to follow. Beautiful move. Impressive study. Let me color it. Let me try to color this one with the red color. I knew how to color that with the red. Now I have forgotten. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this study. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have more such insightful studies. A lot more is about to come. Until next time, see you guys.